YouTube is marking its 20th anniversary. Welcome back to Techstination. I'm Fred Fishkin. Joining us from YouTube is trends expert Maddy Buxton. Hi, Maddy.
Hi, thanks so much for having me.
Oh, great to see you. Has it really been 20 years since
It's
YouTube
it,
arrived on the scene?
I know it's hard to believe, but it's been 20 years today since the first video was uploaded, and now YouTube is the #1 streaming platform in the US, which is crazy.
And who would have guessed just how popular it would be? What are some of the most viral videos that really helped it to take off?
Do you remember Double Rainbow?
Of course.
A classic Double Rainbow, David After Dentist.
How did it go?
I didn't feel anything.
Yeah.
I feel fine.
Kind of felt good, didn't it?
Is this real life?
Yeah, this is real life.
My favorite is, did you ever see JK Wedding entrance dance?
I don't recall. It's
That
been a long time, right?
Yeah, definitely take a look. That was back in 2009, a couple getting married, and all of their groomsmen and bridesmaids coming down the aisle did this incredible dance that ended up being basically picked up and parodied on The Office. It was amazing.
And I have seen it now that you've described it.
Yeah, but no, it's been so much fun to look back at all these older videos and to see how far YouTube has come. In our early days, creators just had thousands of subscribers. The first creator to cross 1 million subscribers was Fred. Now we have creators with hundreds of millions of subscribers.
Wow, that's just amazing. And people in your generation really don't remember much life without YouTube, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, I mean, I think one of the most interesting things too is that now when people sit down and turn on the TV, they're turning on YouTube, which is kind of counterintuitive to what you might expect, but they're watching short form video on their TVs, they're watching podcasts, they're watching live streams, and then of course traditional long form video.
And of course, there's YouTube TV too these days. So
Yes, yes, exactly.
you've got the entertainment, but there is a whole lot more to YouTube. I've relied on it to fix a refrigerator and an oven, videos to help with cars. It seems to be the answer to everything. You have a problem, check it out on YouTube.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I've also used YouTube to learn so many things, but I think one of the most interesting things is that our YouTube has really evolved how we think about entertainment. So you have learning content, you have kind of more traditional entertainment series, but then you also have things like ASMR, which is, have you ever seen those videos? They're whisper videos that create a sense of relaxation. And that kind of thing, you never would have seen that on traditional TV before YouTube, but YouTube allowed formats like that, formats like Get Ready With Me to become mainstream.
And it can create a lot of couch potato hours, but on the other hand, it can also help you get fit, I suppose, in some way.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. A lot of workout creators.
So besides the videos, what are some features or tips we might not be aware of?
Well, if you go to YouTube today and click on the logo, you will get a very fun birthday surprise. So I highly recommend that everyone check that out. Some other ones that I love, if you long press on videos, they'll go to 2 times speed, which is great when you have a long video that you want to get through more quickly. You can also set a sleep timer so that if you're going to sleep with YouTube on, it'll turn off at a certain time. And yeah, those are a couple of my favorites.
Can you slow it down, the playback? Because
You
sometimes
can.
if you're looking at, like building something and want to
Yeah.
take a slower look,
Yeah, you absolutely can. You can go down to zero point 0.5 and a little lower.
just terrific. So tell us about what the future may hold for the platform.
I think what we're going to see, I mean, we're already seeing that creators are mainstream celebrities. They're breaking into Hollywood, they're Emmy contenders. I think that will only continue to grow. I think we're going to see video podcasts become even more prominent. We already see sports creators like Club Shay Shay really breaking through and making news on their podcasts, as well as the podcast Call Her Daddy. We saw presidential candidates last year going to YouTube creators going to these podcasts to give their primary interviews. So those will become even more prominent in our entertainment space.
And you haven't even mentioned the hot sauce videos.
Yeah. And of course, yes, chicken interview shows, Hot Ones, Chicken Shop Date, really revolutionizing the interview format. But those shows are now where celebrities go to first when they're promoting movies.
It used to be 60 Minutes that would make people sweat during an interview, but now it's Hot Wings.
Yeah, now it's the hot sauce, exactly.
So for more info, everyone knows where to go, youtube.com. Maddy Buxton, thank you for spending time with us.
Thank you so much.